throw some stuff at you guys. Hassan, Marvin, and Tyrese are all playing tonight. They're on a minutes restriction, no. So the three of them won't play more than 15 minutes. Marvin is going to start for us at the 4 tonight, and we're excited to get him and Whiteside back and kind of get them in the flow of playing with our guys, since we haven't had them at much of camp at all so far. So excited for this opportunity tonight.
Okay, we'll start with questions. Marshall Harris.
Hey, Luke, you just said, I think I heard you right, Tyrese will have a minutes restriction on him. Did he get the ball or?
No, he's fine. He's just, we played him a lot in that last Portland game, and looking at some of the numbers on him being a preseason game, it's just been recommended since he and being a younger player, hasn't played in a long time, that the recommendation for him tonight was just to be around 15 minutes. So we'll stick to that recommendation for tonight.
What you said about Marvin starting tonight, is Rashawn Holmes going to start at center for you? Or?
Yeah, Rashawn will be at the 5 spot. Marvin will be at the 4 tonight.
Luke, I guess a two-part question is, does that disrupt much of the way you approach this game? And whether it does or it doesn't, you're at that halfway point of preseason. What are you trying to find out about your team tonight?
Well, it shouldn't disrupt. Our points of emphasis will be the same as far as getting that ball out quick, getting to our spacing. I do expect it to be a little sloppier tonight with 2 new guys who haven't really been, Monday was the first day that they'd been able to do any contact and run through any of the stuff. So I would expect a couple, sloppy moments just because it's groups that haven't played with each other, but we're still looking to accomplish the same thing.
Michelle Dapper.
Hi, Coach. Welcome back to the Golden One Center. Have you taken a walk around the arena? And can you believe it's the first game since March when this all shut down? And just your thoughts on being back at home?
Yeah, I'm thrilled to be back in here. It's crazy. It was 9 months ago almost, right? That we walked out of here right before we were about to give Alvin Gentry's Pelicans a beatdown. And here we are 9 months later, and we are thrilled to be playing basketball again. But we're also very aware of everything that's going on in the world right now, and we just look at it as, let's have fun doing this and recognize how blessed we are to be able to get back to work and play ball.
Katie Hunter.
Hey, Coach. Just curious, with both Hassan and Marvin kind of back in the mix, how much have you actually been able to see them on the floor, and how much time have they had overall to practice?
Not much at all, because with some of the protocols that are in place, and coming back from a calf thing, they just haven't had a lot of time on the court, and they weren't cleared to do any contact until Monday, but we weren't going to have our starters come in after that road trip and do contact. So we played 4s, we got up and down, but that's really all we've had with them on the court. So they've been there for practice and been able to watch, but that obviously isn't the same thing. So again, it's a great opportunity to start working with that part of the rotation tonight.
All right, George.
Hey, Coach, is the plan still to have the starters spending extra minutes together and trying to get them as close to that 40-minute threshold as possible tonight, or are we expecting a deep bench tonight?
No, you'll see a deeper bench into the fourth quarter, but for the first three quarters, yeah, you'll see mainly those guys that we were playing. As far as now that Marvin and Hassan are in the lineup, you'll see those guys mixed in with Tyrese and the other starters, and Belly and Glenn mainly we'll get Kyle Guy out there a little bit. I was impressed with how he played in Portland. Get him some more minutes, and then in the second half and into the fourth quarter, the bench will open up a little more.
And Sam.
Yeah, Luke, you brought up Kyle. When you look at the way he played the other night, just how do you use the two-way this year? Do you have any more understanding about how much he'll be available to you, how big your roster will be, and where does he fit in?
Yeah, so he, with two ways this year, they can spend the whole season with us as the team. I think there's a limit on the amount of games they can play, but there's not a set amount of days without that they can be with us without us having a G League to go to. So look, we love the player that he is. This is what the G League is great for. We had him down there most of last year, and with opportunities, we feel confident that with his basketball skills, he can help us. And it's one of those things. He's in a role where when something opens up, he has to be ready. And I kind of threw him out there in that Portland game when Corey went down, and I thought he did a really nice job of being prepared and helping us win that game. So that's kind of where his role is for right now. But Corey's out again tonight, as well as Jabari and Daquan. So he'll have another opportunity.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, Luke, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just reminded me that I'm staring at the microphone instead of the camera.
That's the speaker.
So, sorry, the speaker, which I thought was a microphone. But I'm good, thank you.
Good, man, good. What do you hope to see from Marvin? What would be encouraging tonight just to see from him? And does the decision to start him next to Rashawn indicate what you would like to do or plan to probably do during the regular season at the beginning?
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. This is something we wanted to look at early in camp and didn't have that opportunity. But as far as tonight, he hasn't played basketball in a long time, NBA basketball. So I know he's excited, and I'm, I want to see him up and down that court. I want to see him flying around. I told him I don't care about mistakes. Don't get caught up trying to memorize everything we're running. Play free, have fun, and really just 5 minutes of being active out there on the court. I'm playing him in 3 5-minute stretches, so just being as active and fast as he can be in those segments.
Katie Hunter.
Yeah, Luke, just one last thing. I know that pace of play and increasing it is an emphasis this year. How do you feel that they've done so far? Have they met your expectations? Have they exceeded them? I know there hasn't been a lot of time.
Yeah, they've done a very good job. And for me, it's important. Like we talk about as a group, and what we really track each game is finding the balance of playing fast, but we don't want to just come down and jack up shots. If the defense does a nice job of getting back, we want to get into our offense and move the ball side to side, make the defense make multiple decisions beforehand. So they've done a nice job in a short time of kind of starting to feel that balance out. What we're really tracking is how fast we get the ball past half court. And from there, we're in attack mode, but with the understanding of if there's not an open shot, let's pull the ball out, get into some motion offense, and see if we can't make the defense make some mistakes. And I'm impressed with that so far.